The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the participants and do not reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
BronxNet. Your voice, your views, your vision.
Hey, good morning and welcome everybody to another episode of Open, the one and only show that opens up the Bronx and the world to you. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee, and we got a great, amazing show lined up for you today. Leading up the show, all the way from Ireland, will be our very own BronxNet correspondent, Derek Woods. He'll talk to us about the 53rd Annual Rose of Tralee International Festival. And following that, Tom Lockhart and Joyce Taylor, Reverend Joyce Taylor, will join us to speak about Marble Hill, the development and its 60-year milestone. And then the executive director of the IAWC, Bishop Blessings, is going to join us, tell us about the work she does for Africa as well as helping people right here in the Bronx, helping them to lose weight. After that, we lead off with the singer, Rocky and the Pressers. Rocky and the Pressers, Eric Sullivan, will be here to talk about the band's formation and how meaningful the Bronx is to their music. Rocky and the Pressers will also be our musical guest. Well, our Open Summer Music Series continues, all right? So stay tuned. All this and more headed your way because we are now open for business. Here we go. Hey, good morning and welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B and Opens Channel 67. Today is Monday, August 20th. Wow, the month is really blowing by, and we got an exciting thing happening for you this morning, a wonderful show, so let's jump right in. This morning, as we open up the Bronx, we also open up the rest of the world to you, here with a very special report live from Ireland as Bronx correspondent Derek Woods. Let's take a look.
Well, I'm here in Tralee, County Kerry, Ireland, and the town has literally rolled out the red carpet for this amazing international festival. It's the Rose of Tralee 2012.
Our thoughts, Derek, we're so happy to have all our roses here. We've got 32 of them safely into Tralee. We've been tracking them since last Sunday when they arrived in Dublin. We've been in Galway, we've been in Mayo, we've been in Limerick, we've been in Kildare, and finally we're in Tralee. And we have promised them the time of their lives here, and your lady is really, I tell you, she's a hell of an ambassador. The most important thing for us every year is that each of the 32 roses and their families go home and that they can genuinely say they've had the experience of a lifetime.
I'm just so excited. The last 5 days have been incredible, so I can only imagine what is to come. I'm just so grateful to be representing everybody in New York and everybody even in Cavan as well. So I've gotten a lot of support from all over, and I really am so honoured to represent everybody.
Well, they certainly know how to do it down in Tralee. Night one features the International Rose Ball, as some of Ireland's most influential citizens come to Tralee to pay tribute to the Irish roses and the roses from around the world. It's an elegant black tie event, but it's far from stuffy.
We want the roses and their families and all the people who spend an awful lot of money coming from America, Australia, Europe, England, everywhere. So they spend a lot of money to come here on clothes and outfits, so we really want to make it special for them. So there are tours arranged for families, for parents, so even though they can't get to speak to their daughter if their daughter is a rose, there's entertainment provided for them, and all the families and parents get together and go on tours. So really we want them to go away thinking what a special time they've had, and that they feel that they are part of what we call the Rose of Tralee family, because it's the most friendly event you're ever going to find. It really is.
And it seems like that Irish hospitality just shines right through.
Well, we hope so, yeah. We try very hard, although it comes naturally. Everybody has a great time. I've never heard anybody say that they didn't have a great time, so, yeah.
Fantastic. And here now, joining us all the way from Ireland, by way of Skype, please welcome Derek Woods. Derek, how are you?
How are you, Bob? I'm very, very happy to be here.
Great. This is about a 5-hour
Hopefully
difference,
great.
right? 4 or 5 hours? It's 10 o'clock
I'm having
here.
a little difficulty hearing you, but I will tell you this. It's really exciting to be part of BronxNet history as one of our first live in-studio interview from Ireland via Skype. It's been a wonderful few days. Tralee has been amazing. You know, think Mardi Gras, think Carnival, but absolutely family-friendly. It's just been amazing. There's people from all over the world that have piled into the town, and the town has put on an amazing festival. The girls have been unbelievable representatives of all the Irish centers from around the world, and I'm really, really proud to be here. It's just wonderful to be a witness to it. It's just unbelievable.
And this is the 53rd annual, right? A selection of the Rose of Tralee, which brings young women of Irish descent from all around the world to County Kerry, right? Tell us about this wonderful celebration.
Sorry, Bob, I'm kind of having a little difficulty hearing you, but I will tell you that Henry Lynch she's from County Cavan here in Ireland. She lives in Woodlawn, the Bronx, obviously. And has been a really great ambassador for New York. She's just really showed a lot of style and pause, and we're all pulling for it. Tonight's the big night. They start their nationally televised festival this evening. It's night one this evening, and she'll actually be on tomorrow evening as well. And it's really been it's great to see her shine along with all the other great representatives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has a wonderful sponsor here on the border of the Yonkers Bronx borderline there. The Bronx Heritage Bar and Restaurant, supported her and enabled her to come all the way to Ireland.
She was sponsored by the Heritage. It was great. There was the New York Rose, the New York, New Jersey Rose Center had their annual festival back in April, and there was young women from all over the tri-state area who, again, Anne Marie actually won that as well. She came on. They had the regionals here earlier, and again, it's a big night for her. It's great, and it's great to see her family so proud of her and all her friends. A big busload came down from County Cavan to cheer her on, and like I said, it's just been a magical place to see. They have.
Yeah. So what's going to take place tonight? This is the culmination of everything that this celebration is all about, right?
Yeah, it's really a celebration of so many things, Irish heritage and culture, but it's just really, I can't get over that to tell you how, just the amount of fun and family-friendly events every day from 8 in the morning to 2 in the morning. There's air shows, there's circuses, there's things for the family, and then there's parades, and then fireworks. So I'm going to have a lot of you when I get back as well. I'm so thrilled just to be here representing BronxNet and to see you. And I'm also going to give a quick shout out to my beautiful wife Becky and my son Kevin. I missed you guys. I'll be back soon.
There you go. I'm sure you're having a great time. And bring us back what are some of the foods out there? You got food, music, fun, dancing.
Sorry, I lost you on that. Say that again.
You have the wonderful foods out there, the dancing, the fun, music.
Sorry, Bob, I lost you on that. I couldn't really hear you.
All right, well, thanks very much, and I'm sure you're going to bring us back a wonderful package of what's going down and what's going to happen tonight. Of course, we won't see that tonight. Can you hear me now?
I've been a good boy. Everything's been wonderful. I haven't been too late.
I didn't ask you about that, but good point there. Okay, so when do you make it back home?
It's been wonderful to cover. I tell you, they've been keeping me busy. There's so many events to see and hear from, and again, both my parents were born and raised in Ireland, and it's really nice to be part of here and connect with that part of my heritage and to represent.
Hey, Derek Woods, thank you so much for bringing us back this wonderful information all the way from Ireland, right there to County Kerry, Ireland, and everybody's having a great time. I mean, from the package that we just saw, it's just like you're having a wonderful festival. And you said it was like maybe Carnival in Trinidad or one of those big islands. And I'm sure you're going to bring us back some more, and we'll get a chance to check it out right here on Channel 67's BronxNet, all right? We'll be right back with Marble Hill Development and Tom Lockhart and Reverend Joyce Taylor. So don't go anywhere. We'll catch you in a little bit right after this.
man. That was.
Can run at that XLR quarter-inch adapter into the Holy Grail. Might as well, dude.
How you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Thanks.
If only child abuse were this easy to recognize. If you even suspect abuse, call 1-800-4-A-CHILD. All calls are anonymous and confidential. Trust your instincts.
Megan? You're a tramp. Ryan Fitch told me you guys made out. Everybody knows. He says you're the most desperate girl he knows, besides your mom. How many boyfriends does she have anyway? Lots? That zit is huge. Zit face. Ugly.
How you doing? I just want regular, no sugar today.
You got it.
Thanks. Hello.
Hi.
Did you eat that whole thing today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing?
She's getting big, huh?
Good. Yeah, she is big. Let's get your haircut.
Yeah.
Looks cute. Come on, let's go. Nice to see you. Thanks a lot.
If only child abuse were this easy to recognize. If you even suspect abuse, call 1-800-4-A-CHILD. All calls are anonymous and confidential. Trust your instincts.
Allie. Okay.
My name's Brandon. 9 years old, being alcoholic.
Hi, Brandon.
I'll start drinking with the older kids. And whatever they do, I'll do.
Kids who drink before age 15 are 5 times more likely to have alcohol problems when they're adults. So start talking before they start drinking.
I know it'll start with alcohol. I'm just not sure how it's gonna end.
You know, when I was younger, man, my brother was the one who really took care of me, man.
Is that right?
Hey, he'd wake me up in the morning, get me ready for school, take a shower, make me some breakfast.
Where your brother at now?
Oh, you know, Iraq. I get lonely, nobody to talk to. I felt like quitting school. He looked at me dead in my eye, he told me, if not for me, do it for him.
Give Josh and our class of 08 the boost they need to graduate. Join us at boostup.org.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. DJ Kool Clyde's on the ones and twos, rocking the house. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee, 107.5 WBLS. Welcome back to the show. Our next guests are here to talk about Marble Hill Development and celebrating its 60-year existence. Please welcome Marble Hill Development's Communications Officer Tom Lockhart and its Financial Officer Reverend Joyce Taylor. We welcome you guys to the show.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to BronxNet.
Great being here.
We're blessed to have you guys on our setting right here, on our set. I was going to say stage. I just got off the stage yesterday. And
Thank
Harlem
you.
was a culmination of Harlem Week out there.
That's right.
And everybody was out there having a good time.
Right.
Big up to everybody who came out. You know, a lot of people live in the Bronx, too.
Yes.
And I asked from the crowd, they said, oh, yeah, we see you on TV.
Yes,
BronxNet.
yes.
No, you guys have this wonderful program out there, the Marble Hill 225 Reunion Development Project. Let's talk about that. Incorporated.com.
Exactly.
Tell
Go
us
ahead,
about
Tom.
what's the Marble Hill 225 Reunion and Development Project?
Well, the Marble Hill 225 Reunion and Development Project Incorporated is a group of individuals, including Tom and myself. We formed a group to do some activities within the Marble Hill development housings. As you know, different housing developments and neighborhoods have block parties or family day.
Yeah.
So we thought we would do more than just a one-day event. We expanded it to a weekend. We formed a club, and now that we have our incorporation status, we're looking to do a little bit more and beyond than just a daily barbecue of fun and events.
Where's this located?
This is located in the Bronx, Bronx Strong, okay, the Bronx, off of 225th and Broadway. It stretches 225th and Broadway to 230th and Broadway.
Got it. Now, the
Yes.
last time I saw you, you just became a reverend?
No, I was ordained a reverend May 23rd, 1999. I also have a television program, God's Health Plan for You, that is Sunday nights on Channel 70.
I saw
Yes,
you
yes.
on TV. Wait a minute, you're an award winner, right?
Yes, I won this year's Bronx Beta Awards, the Beta Awards for Best Program Series.
And Mr. Lockhart, you have played ball all over the world. You worked with a number of companies. You speak a number of different languages. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ik spreek een beetje Duits, ja.
Sprechen Sie French?
Je parle français.
Parlez-vous français?
Oui, oui, oui.
You speak Spanish?
No Spanish, unfortunately.
Reverend speaks Spanish.
Hablando en español un poquito.
There you go. We can reach everybody all around the world. Tell us what part you play.
Well, I grew up in the Marble Hill houses between 1965 and 1976. I attended local schools, John Peter Tatar Junior High School, then went to the Bronx High School of Science, and then finally Manhattan College, which is in the Bronx. And I was actively a basketball player and all those years, and got drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks.
That's right, you played for the Bucks for a little
just very quickly, very quickly.
Enough.
And after that experience, I was sort of drafted to a team in Sweden first, and then was drafted again down to a team in Switzerland, and then in Holland, and then sort of back to Switzerland, and then briefly to France, and briefly to Italy.
Well, a lot of ball players are making a lot of money all around the world. There's different leagues all over the place.
There are. I mean, this was back in 1976. This was the first
centennial year.
Yeah, this was also the year that the ABA folded, which eliminated a lot of opportunities for other players. For example, that was the year Moses Malone came out and was the first $1 million player, and that. So I mean, so the money was minimal here, so it was a little less there. I didn't.
There's a young man by the name of Vaughn Harper.
Oh yeah,
who came out of Boys High. Who was drafted to the Pistons.
Okay,
and he played street ball.
Okay.
Whether it be Rutgers and West Park Street, and he blew his knees out.
Yeah.
He never got a chance to go, but you started hearing him on WBLS with the Quiet Storm.
Definitely. Quiet Storm.
Founded by Frankie Crocker at Leviticus.
Yes, indeed.
Exactly.
So you come back home and you're giving back to the community, so to speak.
Well, there was a certain point, I think it was about 4 years ago, I just really started to think about growing up in the Bronx and old friends, and it's a strange thing, but I've lived overseas 36 years now, and but I still dream in the Bronx, in New York, and almost every night. It's a crazy phenomenon.
Wow.
But so this started to develop, and then I spoke to some people, Joyce included, and we decided to do a reunion. But a little bit more. We tagged on a couple of extra days, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, to make it worthwhile to people coming from distance.
And you'll be celebrating 60 years of Marble Hill development. Now, what's different? You grew up, playing double dutch. We don't play those games anymore.
We don't play those games anymore. I grew up in the Marble Hill development. My parents came there in 1969. I went to St. John's School on Kingsbridge Avenue. I went to Aquinas High School, and I also attended Manhattan College in Riverdale and graduated there. So the difference is, coming home from school, we were one big family. We knew everybody. Doors were open. We didn't have gates. Everybody played double dutch, tag, Ringolevio. The boys were playing ball, and we knew everybody. And it was a community. Like they said, it takes a village to raise, we were all one family. That's what's missing today. So as Tom expressed, he came by one year to visit. It was his mom's birthday, and we've been doing that for a while. But he said, we need to do a little bit more, and show these upcoming generations exactly what we had and what it was, Not to say that they don't do things also, but we wanted to get back to some basic living.
Can we get back to some of those things? Can we implement some of those games that we played back then? Where's the tag? Where's the Ringolario?
Ringolevio. Because see, now they have, most of the young youth are doing this. We didn't have the computers and the technology like we do now.
So we're caught up into texting and everything.
But we need to get back into more physical exercise, and that's why I do God's Health Plan for You. I say basic living because, if we get back to the basics, it is, well-rounded and healthy for everybody to join together in unity and can make this a go.
Hey, Tom, is the community support missing? I mean, your next door neighbor used to be able to beat your butt.
That's true.
And then you got your butt beat again when you
But
got
when your
home
parents,
because they
yes.
told your parents what you did.
Please don't tell mommy. But they told.
That's right.
And they made you go cut your own switch.
That's
And that was a frightening thing, walking
it
all the way
was.
down to
And
go
you
get
hear-
your switch to get your butt beat with.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. I've seen, because I'm coming back and forth every year, I think for 36 years, I've been able to see the changes. And sadly enough, I've been able to see the breakdown in the community and what it was. And one important point, not to say that it was better because there was a more integrated situation, but it was different, and it was an advantage to live in this integrated situation at that time. But the other things, I just think that maybe the generation that I left behind let its kids down somehow. It's been a gradual sort of degradation somehow in family values and that type of thing. And this village raising a child has broken down for sure.
It's broken down. So we need to fix that because there's a lot of things happening in our community. You know, people getting shot, people getting stabbed, and there's a lot of violence. But there's still people like you.
Right, and see, and there are a lot more people there, and what we focused on this weekend, and Tom can talk about that, there's still a lot of good that people are doing, and that's there, and we want to bring attention and recognition to that. So we don't want the negative to override a lot of positive activity that is there. You know?
It's wonderful having you guys here. Tell us about the celebration you had yesterday, and then we're going to wrap it up by telling us what you have coming up in the future.
Okay, I think Tom can best describe that because it was regarding Ted Corbett and Gary Corbett.
Yeah, what we did basically, of course, there was the reunion on Saturday, people outside, faces that you haven't seen in 30 years, and all the screams and happiness to see each other. But at the other side, we invited this original group of Marble Hill residents who were living there in the 60s and the 70s, and left as things changed, and that was really wonderful because a lot of them are Irish, of Irish descent, Jewish, German, Italian. So that was a big hit. They were glad to be back. They were glad to see their old African American and Latino friends, and
are you going to post anything about the reunion anywhere? What's the website?
They have, it's going to be on the website. You see www.marblehill225.com. But there have been several articles in the Riverdale Press already. There should be something coming out Wednesday. Daily News helped us out, and possibly the New York Times.
And they can go to the website to follow you guys to find out what you're doing next.
Yes, they can, for all upcoming events.
There you go. Thank you guys very much. Tom Lockhart, Communication Officer, Marble Hill 225. 225!
225 alive.
Deuce and a quarter.
Absolutely.
And Joyce,
with the
Reverend
top down.
That's right. And Reverend Joyce Taylor, Financial Officer, Marble Hill 225 reunion.
Yes.
Thank you guys for joining.
Thank you for having us here. It's been an honor.
Really, very nice. Thank
We
you.
got to take another break, but hold tight. We'll be right back with Bishop Blessings right after this. Stick around.
God bless,
Hey,
Dr. Bob.
God bless
Thank
you too. Nice to see you again.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Good to see you,
always a
Mr.
pleasure.
Always
Yeah.
a
And you,
Dr. Bob, thank you very much.
Play ball all over.
Low-fat cheese sandwiches on whole wheat bread. Chewy and good for you. Snacks high in calcium help build strong bones, and foods rich in fiber are good for your heart. So you have the power to dominate. Can your food do that? Run, throw, think, eat better. Find out more at smallstep.gov.
Hi, I'm Sean Johnson of the 2008 U.S. Gymnastics team. I'm here with our friends from VeggieTales to say, be a player, get up and play an hour a day.
Besides gymnastics, how do you stay in great shape, Sean?
I love to dance and rollerblade.
Cool.
You don't have to be an Olympian to be a player. Just do the things you already love to do, like jump rope, ride a bike, or even play freeze tag.
Now that's something to flip for.
Well done! For fun ways to get healthy, visit www.smallstep.gov.
Hi, this is Jeff Fox for 107.5 WBLS. And when I get off the radio, I check out my man, the Dr. Bob Lee and Cool Clyde. It's open on BronxNet. I never miss it.
Hey, how's it going?
Sir, are you okay?
What? Oh, this? It's probably nothing. I'm sure it'll go away.
Go away? But, sir, that can't be good.
No, it's cool. Really.
Do you want a napkin or something?
Everything's fine. Thanks.
You wouldn't ignore this. So why ignore the signs of a stroke? At the first warning signs, call 911 immediately. Because time lost is brain lost.
These things we count on every day started as ideas. Ideas from the minds of African Americans. Support minority education today so we don't miss out on the next big idea tomorrow. The United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Big dreams and good grades aren't enough to get into college. There are actual steps you need to take. Finding someone who can help is the first and most important. For the next steps, go to knowhowtogo.org.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee from BLS. I come on each and every night right after the Quiet Storm with my man, Lenny Green. Our next guest is the Executive Director of the International Association with Women Clergy. Today, she will share with us details on her work in Africa and how she prevents obesity right here in the Boogie Down BX, so we can stay strong. We have Bishop Blessings here with us today, along with Nikki Dixon and Keisha Gordon. We welcome you guys to the show.
Thank you.
Lots of blessings to you. We are blessed to have you here on this very stage.
I appreciate you.
Bishop Blessings, you have this wonderful organization.
Yes.
And you have something called IAWC. What does it stand for, and what's it all about?
Well, IAWC stands for International Association of Women Clergy. But it includes all women. When people hear the word clergy, they think it's an exclusive club. No.
Yeah.
We just put clergy there to represent the women, every woman that is doing something to help humanity. Because we do believe our motto is that serving God is serving humanity. If you're not doing anything for man, you're not serving God.
Now, you're from Africa.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Proud Africa,
Nigeria.
Igbo woman.
Yeah, Igbo woman.
Proud one.
There you go.
Yes, I am.
We were playing some Nigerian music last night with David Levy on the radio. You know, we went in deep with some very, exclusive music from Nigeria.
Yes.
It was beautiful.
That's beautiful.
You studied theology, majoring in, tell us about this, human rescue.
Yes.
What is that all about?
I studied theology, majoring in soteriology.
Say it again?
Soteriology.
Soteriology.
Yes, it's the art of human rescue.
Yes.
But I also minored in theater. So that helps me to do what I'm doing today. What I am doing is trying to bring music to marry with medicine so that they can speak the common language of the humanity and be able to help our community.
Yes.
That's what it is.
I've seen this young lady out in the community many times before. What part do you play?
Well, I came together with Blessing because I'm an event planner, and I also have a talent scout agency that I work with artists and stuff. So I came together to bring some entertainment, help her prepare for entertainment, and I'm like with the women.
How did you meet Keisha Gordon?
Yeah, oh God. Coming from Africa. No, she is my sister from the other mother.
There you go.
No, what she's going to be doing is that we are going to be in Northeast Bronx. And we are going to bring out music. There's going to be a DJ. She's going to bring people singing the crown and everything. And we are going to send this message of health to our people.
Yes.
Because many people think that North Bronx is very rich because you have immigrant parents working 3 jobs and 4 jobs so they can afford things. But this Northeast is most neglected. So she's going to bring in the music, the singing, and we are going to send the message that we need help. We
Yes.
have we're minorities.
We have a
need
health problem.
We have health
Yes.
problems.
Need health awareness right
Yes,
here in the Bronx.
That's exactly what we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
So we have gazebo coming. We have about 2 of them, and we have
Gazebo?
Yes, we're going to have them right on the street, and the music is blowing. The DJ is there, and it's going to heat.
And
Yes.
Nikki Dixon, what are you going to be doing? How did you meet this beautiful lady, the first bishop of Africa?
I actually met her through a common friend.
Uh-huh.
And what I pretty much predominantly focus on is child safety, because it is an issue in New York City in general, but mostly in the Bronx.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what my company is called, Phoenix United,
Uh-huh.
and that's what I focus on.
Child safety. Give us a few examples.
In the United States, every year about 800,000 children come up missing. So out of the 800,000, it's a huge amount of them are minority.
Yes.
Between the ages of 10 to 17.
What's going on with that? Somebody handed me a flyer yesterday. I was in a crowd uptown on 135th Street, and this young man was looking for his daughter that was missing.
I did a fair a couple of weeks ago, and 2 children came up missing
Uh-huh.
in a matter of maybe 2 hours. So it's
Yeah.
it's an epidemic, and I'm just trying to bring attention to it. So like I have a program. It's just a full about 4 components with this program that I focus on.
What do you tell people? That, they bring the children out into a crowd. I never wanted to bring my kids out into a crowd while I was working because I knew I couldn't watch them if I'm paying attention to the crowd on stage.
Right.
And I didn't want to trust anybody else to watch my kids while I was working. So I never brought them out with me. And it's a tough thing to bring kids out to the crowd. You really got to pay attention and really don't let them go.
Yes.
You see people with leashes on kids.
You know, a lot of people don't like
people
the way it
laugh,
looks.
but hell.
Blame them.
I was
You
just
know?
about to say it, and that's probably the safest thing you could actually do if you're outside with your children. I know it looks.
You're going home with your child if you got a
if
leash.
you have a leash on them, but I would probably handcuff the leash too
Yeah.
on top of it. But put the leash on the child actually, and I think that's probably the best thing to do. And I know it looks weird to certain people in the
but they're
community,
so
but
precious and they can't handle that. If somebody comes up and wants to offer them a lollipop or some candy,
and they don't
And
know any
you
better.
must remember that they have enormous energy. You could think that you're going to watch them, but 1 minute they just speak away.
and that's a whole another beautiful topic that we should cover because that's an awareness that people should know about too.
Yes.
But so is obesity. How important is obesity prevention in the Bronx? This
Oh,
is what we're advocating.
Or you just need to stand in the street and look around. But don't
Uh-huh.
go there, but start with me. I used to be 316 pounds.
My God.
Yes. And it was so difficult to count, to get up and move. But the thing is
You're
that...
carrying so much weight around with you. It's like carrying 2-3 people with you.
Yes, and I'm still trying to come down, but what has happened is that I have come down with compassion.
Yes.
I just did not lose the weight. I came on with
Yeah, woman.
compassion. Yes, I am telling you.
That's-
Because you go, I've done this in the clubs, but you go to the clubs and you see the fit ones like Nikki, and all the personal trainers are on her going, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you see somebody like me coming with all my body parts. And you were like, please, over there. So right now what I am trying to do, like we're going to have a walkathon in September the 22nd.
Yes, tell us
I am
about
just
that
trying
event.
to. I'm just trying to reach the unreachable, the unexercised.
Uh-huh.
Just don't prove point to anybody. Come with me. Just take one step at a time. Sit down if you're tired.
Yes.
So this is the message we're trying to bring out to our community and to make sure that we begin to lose the weight and save government money. Uncle Sam should thank me.
There you go.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
should.
They should give you a grant to help you
Seriously,
continue to create
I
that
would
awareness
not mind.
in our community.
Yes.
Now, this annual health and wellness fair, this wealth fair, health
Yeah.
and wealth.
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
We're trying to tell people that if they don't have health, they're not going to be able to go to work, so you don't have wealth. So you have to come back and manage your health. And this walkathon is going to be happening in Seton Fall Park. And
What park?
The Seton is it?
Seton?
What's it? Yeah,
Seton
Seton.
Seton Hall Park?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
Okay.
go. I could write it on the wall if they don't understand me. I have no problem.
No, I got you.
So,
My
yeah,
beautiful woman, I
yeah.
got you.
It's going to be happening there, and the Community Board 12 is going to come on board.
Uh-huh.
I think the park department is also going to work with us. But people should come out because, you see, I was walking through the park yesterday. We're going to intermingle with nature.
You see this young man right here?
Yes.
Michael Maxnabi?
Yes.
Health and wealth. He does the triathlon stuff. He can run, he can
Oh.
swim, he does all that stuff.
Wow.
He
That
should
is
get out there and
wonderful.
join you with
Yes,
a camera.
you should come, you
They'll
should
put
come.
a cam, one of
Yes.
those helmet cameras
Exactly.
on it.
We
Yes.
need everyone to come out. We need
Where can we get more
everyone to come
information
out.
on it?
You can go to iawc2.org.
Say it again.
www.iawc.org.
There you go. .org. Go to the org.
Yes.
All right. Nikki Dixon, Keisha Gordon, and my girl Bishop Blessings. IAWC Executive Director. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, what's the date again? September?
The health fair is this month, next week Saturday.
Next week Saturday.
And the other one is September 22nd.
Okay. And go to www.
IAWC.
IAWC.
Don't forget the two.
IAWC2.org. All right. Thank you so much. We're going to take a break right here. Up next, when we come back, Eric Sullivan joins you and joins us. You don't want to miss it. Stay right there.
Okay, thank you.
Stay right there.
Thank you very much.
Every year, mothers lose their babies to gun crimes. You'll always be your mother's baby. So before you commit a gun crime, think about who you'll leave behind. Gun crimes hit home.
When it's time for lunch, a sandwich is a quick and easy choice. And with the right ingredients, it can be good and good for you. So I'm here today to see who can build the ultimate sandwich. All right, when the time is up, our judges will give you their scores. Ready, set, go! Okay, Jason starts out with a multi-grain roll. Ooh, Allison's stuffing her pita with, yes, spinach, a great source of iron. Jason isn't skipping on the protein, adding plenty of smoked turkey, just like Allison's putting the finishing touches with crispy red bell peppers for a dose of vitamin A. Time! It looks like we have a tie. We'll need to call in our special guest referee.
Now these are what I call quick, delicious lunches. Whole grain breads, a whole variety of ingredients. There are so many different ways to build delicious, healthy sandwiches. These two get high marks in every category. I'd say you're both winners. America.
Let's get healthy together.
G-Morning, sunshine. Wakey, wakey. Text me. Are your parents home later? We can hang. LUV, love you. JK. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back. Are you with your friends? That's lame. We're in a huge fight right now. XO. What'd you dream about? Something I did. Are you on your way to the mall? I'm lonely. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
Take my hand and start a brand new day. And together as one we'll start to see some change.
Underneath everything we are, underneath everything we do, we are all people. Connected, interdependent, united. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
I'm lucky. Let me help you with that. I get to do something I love. It has nothing to do with touchdowns or titles. Everybody bring it in. I get to play a part in the life of someone just starting out. How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork? I help keep kids in school. Good. And that's the name of the game. My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live united.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us right here on Opens Channel 67. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee. Our next guest is the lead singer for the reggae band known as Rocky and the Pressers. Pressing on, here to enlighten us on the band's beginnings and how the Bronx influences their music. It's Eric Sullivan and Rocky. Rocky's in the house. All right. Well, we welcome you guys to the show. How was Rocky and the Pressers formed? And tell us how you got the name.
Well, it was formed about 2 years ago, and me and Rocky have known each other a long time. We grew up going to elementary school together, and high school, and.
But were you in music? You were into the music in elementary school?
We've both played music
separately
band
for a while.
Separately, in high school we both had reggae bands, so we're very we've been doing this a long time, but
Girls chasing you guys around.
Him mostly.
Well, you know, we're not exactly hard rock guys with motorcycles. So.
So you came all the way through elementary school, junior high. You went to the same junior high?
Yes.
Yeah, he was a few years ahead of me though.
Yeah. Okay, you're the old cat.
I'm
from the bunch.
old. Yeah. And then,
So you got in high school, and then
what happened was we started hanging out. Well, we were, I guess people went to college and things, and then I had bands, and then bands broke up, and you know those things passed, and we reconnected. Actually, at this Irish pub in Riverdale called On Bailbach. You ever heard of that? And it's a really good hub for musicians. I host the open mic there every Tuesday for about 2 years now. So he started coming, we started jamming together. It's like we need to start a new reggae band together, and then that's what happened.
So then you guys got together and you added on a few more. Who did you get?
Well, we got actually.
We've been through a couple formations now. Over the years.
Yeah, but we have Seth Nicholson on drums. He just popped up, started playing drums. We were like, you're the man. He knows how to play reggae.
Few and far between are the reggae drummers.
Yeah.
And look, Eric is cool. Look, he carries his pick in his ear.
Oh. Yeah, that's actually because I don't wash so that it can, it sticks.
That's good.
Sticks around.
So you guys have fun playing. Who were some of your musical influences?
Bob Marley, of course, and Steel Pulse, and some newer non-reggae people like Fleet Foxes and
older non-reggae people like just folk artists and things, and really anything.
Anything with good singing and good rhythm.
Soul music, and
James Jamerson.
Everything.
Yeah, so you guys can play just about anything, but you
We
stay
actually,
with the reggae genre?
Yeah, I find it's easier to be creative within limitations.
How do you guys define yourselves?
Well,
that's tough.
Define it. It's kind of roots reggae. It's very rootsy. We do some, rock steady. We do some
lovers rock.
Rock, but not into ska. We don't really do ska. So it's very roots, and it's slower tempo, and it's the most important thing is that we have at a given time 4 or 5 vocalists all singing together. We do harmonies. And
okay.
So that's
the sort of the novelty of the band, the focus, if you will.
Yeah.
So how has the Bronx influenced your music?
Well, I grew up in the Bronx. It's so funny that this episode of this show should have featured Anne-Marie Lynch, the New York Rose of Tralee. Because she came to my open mic maybe 4 months ago. She came a couple of times while she was in New York and had been starting to compete in the pageant. So, I don't know, I was talking to her the other day, good luck with the pageant when you come back to the open mic. And it's just a small world, so good luck
she
to,
just won
good luck
in
to
April.
her.
She's out in Ireland now.
Yeah. And also you're talking about something about Marble Hill on this episode, and we're playing a show in Marble Hill on Friday at the home of these guys, the Villalobos brothers. These wonderful violinists, 3 brothers, and they have a summer concert series at their house. It's pretty cool. So Marble Hill is
a little eccentric house there,
it's kinda. It's a big, scary old house, actually. With a lot of hippies in it, I guess.
Yeah, well, you'll have some fun. Because you're going to be doing some of the things that you love to do.
That's
play
right.
Music.
Yeah.
And you guys have gotten, you did you feel that you have gelled at this point?
Actually,
you've been
we're
for 2 years together.
Yeah, it's just about that time.
We're starting to get comfortable, I think.
Yeah,
finally.
Rocky thinks we're starting to get good.
We're starting to finally get good.
Very good. I mean, comfortable. You're like in a groove together. I mean, you can
I don't want people to get too comfortable. I want to maintain a certain degree of tightness at all times.
Yeah. But you have everybody's flowing in the same direction. Everybody knows there's a call and response and everything going on.
Yeah, and very, very committed bunch of musicians, actually. Hard to come by, just like Rocky said. So we're fortunate.
Working on the CD?
Yes.
Yeah, for almost a year now, but should be done very shortly.
Yeah, we began working on it almost a year ago.
October of last year.
In Maine, we went up and kind of isolated and did
Got
that
away
whole
from
thing.
everybody and said, all right, we need to focus on this thing right here. Yeah.
Actually started working on it like real professional people, 9 to 5 for 3-4 weeks. So it was And now it's almost done. It's almost done.
Yeah.
Coming out in the next few months. It's 13 songs, original reggae. So.
And we have a music video playing right now. Just take a look, you guys.
That's really cool.
Would you guys do that?
This was done in the Bronx, actually, on 231st Street.
In Broadway. It
Yeah.
used to be the Dale Theater.
Oh, okay.
And it was a empty space above the Dale Theater.
Which this very eccentric Greek man was kind enough to let us use.
Yeah, the diner owner.
What is that thing right there that you're playing? It looks
That's-
like a bagpipe, but it's not.
It's a melodica.
It's a melodica.
Yeah.
You gonna be playing that today?
Not today, unfortunately.
No.
Maybe next time, though.
This was we used kind of a very special array of instruments for this particular, because it's like an acoustic stripped down thing.
Uh-huh.
But I think it showcases everything that we're about.
The vocals.
And those are, yeah, that video is really cool.
You guys ready to
up on YouTube and so on?
You guys ready to take care of business? Before we go into a quick break, give us a secret. You've been working on this CD. Rocky, you can tell us. You've been working on this CD. What's one of your favorites on the CD?
My favorite song on the CD?
Yeah.
We're going to be playing it today, actually, I think, right? It's called Stew Ball.
Oh, okay.
It's my favorite song on the
There you
CD.
go. All right, well, we'll get a chance to hear that in a little while, right?
Yes, sir.
Stick around, everybody. We're going to take a quick break, but when we get back, our Open Summer Music Series will continue with Rocky and the Pressers. We're going to press on. Stick around. Coming up next.
There is also a very attractive extended warranty option that includes free service and parts for the next 5 years. But there's no need for you to get that. You failed to get the test you needed at the doctor that would have detected disease early enough where it could have been treated. So you won't be around in 2 years to see him grow up, which means the warranty would be useless. Okay, sign here, please.
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
So here are the keys. Congratulations, it's officially yours. I'm sure you'll have many happy years here. Except for you, because you'll be gone 3 years from now, struck down by the same disease that got your father. So you won't be around for them. And sadly, it could have been detected early with a simple test, but you didn't have it. Okay, who wants to check out the backyard?
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
Mom, I'm not gonna go to college.
What are you saying? You've got to go to college.
Well, they offered me a job and...
Son, college is much more important.
No.
Yes.
No, Mom.
Yes.
Anyways, it's my decision.
Okay, well then decide what degree you're going to get because you will go to college.
Their tomorrow depends on your words today. The Hispanic Scholarship Fund has the information you need to help your kids go to college.
I remember how much you said you liked mine.
Oh.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
Hi, this is Jeff Fox for 107.5 WBLS. And when I get off the radio, I check out my man, the Dr. Bob Lee and Cool Clyde. It's open on BronxNet. I never miss it.
How are you? Hey, Mom.
You know, girls, I used to cheer back in my day. Ready? Okay! Go team!
That was amazing, amazing, amazing. Mom, that was amazing.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
Hey, how's it going?
Sir, are you okay?
What? Oh, this? It's probably nothing. I'm sure it'll go away.
Go away? But, sir, that can't be good.
No, it's cool. Really.
Do you want a napkin or something?
Everything's fine. Thanks.
You wouldn't ignore this. So why ignore the signs of a stroke? At the first warning signs, call 911 immediately. Because time lost is brain lost.
This is so cool, Dad. Awesome. This is so cool, Dad.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
Welcome back to Open, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee. DJ Cool Clyde's on the 1s, 2s, and 3s. Got the 8-track machines and the 45s and all that stuff. And the beat goes on and on and on as we continue our Open Summer Music Series. Check it out. And our group is good to go. They're ready. Our next guest, our contemporary reggae band, will perform at the Marble Hill Boat on August 24th at Mr. Magoo's Pub on August 25th also. So, without further ado, please welcome to the open stage, Rocky and the Pressers. As we press on, here we go.
Betting on a man-made game. I'm that men burn their hard-earned wages. Their hard-earned wages. Ooh, I'm betting on herds and favors, horses' legs, but farmers never bet on rain. They never bet on rain. Ooh, I'm betting on her good nature. Yeah, but she's hot. She'll hurt you in a gentle way. In a gentle way. Is there someone riding me? Riding on my back. I'll chase Stu-Ball, chase him around the track. We run because we rust. We clap because we have to hit. So when you dance, you keep your feet moving like. Betting high on a one-trick pony. So when it's grown, runs on its own, it keeps on going. It keeps on going. Ooh, I'm betting the sky. Still farmers never count on rain. They never count on. They never count on rain. Ooh, they're letting out a cry that's been swallowed for some time now. For some time now. Been swallowed for a time now. Is there someone riding me, riding on my back? I'll chase Duval, I'll chase him around the track. We run, we run, we run. We clap our hands. So when you dance, keep your feet moving. When you dance, you keep your feet moving. When you dance, you keep your feet moving like we run, we run, we run, we run, we run, we run. We run, we run, we run, we run, we run, we run. Yeah, we run, we run, we run, we run, we run, we run. We run, we run, we run, we run, we run, we run. Ooh-ah.
Hey, there you go. Rocky and the Pressers, everybody. Let them hear you. Let them feel you. Rocky and the Pressers. Oh, you guys are great, man. You know, you guys frequent a lot of pubs and stuff like that?
Well, yeah.
Because I would love to. I was sitting, I think you're going to be at Mr. Magoo's.
Mr. Magoo's Pub, yeah. Actually, in the backyard. They have a nice little beer garden going on. So.
A beer garden.
You can call it that. There are flowers.
Yeah, there you go.
At least.
Hops and barleys and those things.
Yeah.
So, what's the other spot? I know you got one on
the other spot is that Marble Hill house party I mentioned.
Yep.
That's coming up on Friday, so you got a chance to see us this weekend. Both nights.
Great. And where? Give me some information on the website. Where can we get your music and all that stuff?
We have
when you finish with the CD.
Yeah, we have a .com, and it's RockyandThePressers.com. You can see that video that we were showing, and there's actually no information on there right now, but we're working on that. And you can find us on Facebook, and please do friend us and so on.
Can you do us one more song?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to wrap this up, and after I finish, bam, you wrap it up and take us home, all right?
You got it.
Rocky and the Pressers, everybody. Give them another big round of applause. All right, that's all for our show. Thanks to all of our guests, especially you, our viewers at home, for watching. Thank you very much. We love you. We appreciate you. Make sure you tune in to an all-new Open this Wednesday with host Darren Jaime. Always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. To choose your choice and let your choice control the choosing. Catch you on tonight, right after the Quiet Storm with Lenny Green. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. Have a great day and enjoy the rest of the week. I love you all. Peace. Rocky and the Pressers, here we go.
Bells are upside down,